Cardano is the talk of the town right now in crypto. Everybody asking the question, what will the next all-time high be? What will it be this cycle? Not long ago, we were shooting for $1, talking about $1 at like 10 cents. Now we're there, and many talking about $5, $10, $20, $50. What's realistic, everyone? In this video, I'm going to break it down for you. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn the notification bells on for the very best crypto technical analysis. I do a video pretty much every day. This is Cardano. Zoomed out on the weekly. We're going to reveal shortly where I think at the ultimate level, Cardano, it truly could get there in the most prime scenario in this bull cycle. But we have to rewind a little bit. We have to set the stage for that to even be a reality. I want to start here. Now, this is a Bitcoin tweet, and you might be like, well, why are you talking about Bitcoin? You may have seen this. Out of nowhere, Bitcoin flies through 20,000, continues to 26.5, retraces to 18, bears call for 3,000. Days later, Bitcoin continues back through 20,000, through 30,000, through 40, through 50, then consolidates back down to 45. This was in April when Bitcoin was around 7,000 or 7,500 or so. And this has played out rather nicely. Now, the reason for this is because these numbers I threw out there in April was based on data. And what I'm about to discuss with you is similarly based on data. It's based on cycles. And some of this data gets updated as new things happen, fundamental things in the market overall. Bitcoin is a foundation to what Cardano is going to do in this bull market in terms of price. So I had to throw it out there the other day. Out of nowhere, Cardano flies through $2, continues pumped to $2.25. Twitter's going crazy. ADA then retraces to $1.80. Bears call for 75 cents. Days later, ADA continues back through $2, through $3, through $4, through $5, then consolidates back down to $4.10. What do you do? In the comments below, tell me what you do in this scenario, and then end it with what you think the all-time high will be for Cardano. Now, this isn't me saying the all-time high will be $4.10, but in this bull market, this scenario is so very possible. So be prepared for it mentally. Now let's start digging in to the foundation of why this is even possible. This top 3 cryptocurrency now, Cardano, how can it reach new crazy parabolic all-time highs? And the numbers that we're about to talk about, it's very simple. What IOHK and Cardano and the team of developers have been building and researching for years is coming to fruition. It is happening now. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description. If you're new and trying to figure out, well, what is all this Cardano stuff? Why is it so bullish? What's going on? You have to go read through IOHK, what they've been working on and what they're building for enterprise. And not only just enterprise, but on a global scale for governments, for people. And basically, we utilize world-class research, formal methods, evidence-based software development to build cryptocurrencies and blockchain solutions that deliver unrivaled standards in performance, assurance, and security. Here's their roadmap. And here we are in Goguen era. Smart contracts happening right now. Getting so close to launch here in quarter 2. And a lot has happened. A lot has transpired in this Goguen era alone. Following will be scaling via Basho, governance via Voltaire. What they've been working on and building, everybody, is the foundation to the crazy price predictions that you want to see. Because they're solving issues within this space that have not been addressed. They have not been solved yet. One being scalability. And of course, Ethereum is part of that. This really is like the tortoise and the hare story. And yes, Cardano has been building behind the scenes for years, but it's being implemented now. And the use case is here. And it's going to be entering the real world that we live in right now. I just tweeted this the other day. Mary brought us the Cardano multi-asset ledger. Plutus testnet will pave way for Alonzo hard fork launch, where smart contracts arrive. Goguen era will then be complete. It's coming to fruition. Now, the other thing that all of this will be built on is all the speculation and liquidity and all these different things happening potentially for Cardano, Africa, Coinbase, Grayscale, Celsius, the entire ADA ecosystem that is being launched and built as we speak. Now, here we are. on a Bitcoin chart zoomed out. Because at the end of the day, we're talking about price in this video. All of that is the backstory. All of that is the foundation to how price can continue to see value rise. And it starts here, believe it or not, on the Bitcoin chart. Now, I did a prediction video on Bitcoin talking about that $90,000, $100,000 all-time high range in 2018 at the bear market low, basically, all the way back here. Recently, I did an updated Bitcoin video, and I'll put a link in the description discussing how I needed to adjust that. The reason is we have new data, and it's data coming from outside sources, which is I did not anticipate all of the adoption, all of the things happening within the Bitcoin ecosystem right now. Tesla adding Bitcoin to the balance sheet, Square buying 170 million in Bitcoin, MicroStrategy purchasing billions in Bitcoin, PayPal jumping in, Bitcoin ETF on a horizon, Goldman Sachs crypto trading desk, Citi gets behind Bitcoin. All of these things and so much more, everybody, was not anticipated, at least in my eyes, until the next cycle at the very least. And so a $200,000 Bitcoin is very much in play. So that's kind of a prediction video I did for this bull cycle for Bitcoin. And that is all up in this range. And in that video, I discuss what this range is, the meaning of it, $3.7 trillion market cap, still like just a third of the gold market cap. It's realistic. And that is kind of a starting point, a huge and a very important data point in terms of discussing, well, what could Cardano's all-time high be? And another piece of data I want to use in this video is Ethereum. And a very simple note, the last bull market high, Ethereum reached around $119 billion market cap. Now, just in terms of Cardano this time around, Cardano right now, if I actually go to CoinMarketCap, Cardano sitting right now at a $39 billion market cap. $39 billion. In 2018, Ethereum reached $119 billion. It is 100% achievable and possible for Cardano to reach this $119 billion market cap this cycle. That's a $4 Cardano. And that is an extremely realistic prediction from where Cardano is sitting right now. I think it's a very conservative prediction as Cardano sits just above $1 right now. So moving on though, we also have to look at the Cardano Bitcoin pair to get another piece of data. That data is right here. What was Cardano doing at this all-time high? What was Bitcoin doing at this all-time high back in that market? So this all-time high, and we're using kind of the open and close here because, you know, right now, this wick was very short-lived. So this is a way more reliable piece of data on the screen. So at this swing high, Bitcoin was kind of actually already coming back down. I think Bitcoin was probably $15,000 or so coming back down because its all-time high was back here in December. And then Cardano took off. But speculatively speaking, if Cardano can reach this level once again, while Bitcoin is in its $200,000 atmosphere, what will Cardano look like in that scenario, right? So the scenario being $3.7 trillion market cap for Bitcoin. We have Ethereum potentially sitting at, you know, a $1 trillion market cap, around $10,000, which is very possible. What would Cardano potentially look like in that scenario if it's hitting those levels? I would say the ultimate bullish environment, when all things come together just very nicely on the charts across the markets, there's so much bullishness. A $14.50 area, which is a $432 billion market cap, almost $1 trillion market cap for Cardano, that is attainable. That is in just the most parabolic of environments that I see potentially could happen. I'm not sitting here and actually saying that that's my ultimate prediction, that I really think it's going to $14.50, almost $500 billion market cap. I'm not saying that is the exact number. I think conservatively, the $7 to $10 range is extremely realistic. This area, $14.50, is that ultimate crazy wick to the top that you see here on the ADA BTC pair. Markets are just topping out, and there is a lot of hype in the markets. That's what I see potentially could happen for Cardano. But when we start looking at it even just way more simplistic, realistic level, and we look at just solely this one data point, $119 billion for Ethereum in 2018 gives us a $4 Cardano this time around, and I think it's highly achievable with what Cardano has built, with what IOHK has been working on, with the things that are getting ready to happen, the speculation that is there, and these things being implemented we don't even know about, the ecosystem growing. I truly think that $7 to $10 range is extremely realistic for Cardano in the midst of just this crazy just bull run that we've been on thus far. The demand factor across the sphere has been insane. And I mean that from a Bitcoin perspective, and I mean that from just an altcoin perspective, especially the top altcoins. The demand is there, and institutions getting on, and big enterprise potentially getting ready to take part in the Cardano blockchain. And so that is my thoughts on the potential all-time high for Cardano. And anything above that, I think it's just kind of a little bit out there. I don't think it's going to happen this cycle. I do not think it's going to happen this bull cycle, meaning in pretty much the rest of 2021. Now, could Cardano hit $1 trillion market cap one day? I absolutely think it can. And that's for an entirely different video. But we're in March of 2021. What does the rest of this year look like? And this is just the most parabolic, bullish environment that I could see Cardano in. And maybe even that's stretching it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I appreciate your thoughts. I appreciate you. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.